Hello everybody, welcome back to Construction Simulator. This is episode 5. It's going to be a live stream today. We're picking right back up where we left off on the boardwalk. You can see we have most of it done. We just got to pour this section of concrete. And I imagine they're going to have us do something in that dirt area around us. But I really have no idea. I don't remember the picture of the completed project because I haven't played in a long time. Long time. So it's good to be back in here. I'll have to remember all the controls, which is going to be difficult with the joysticks, but I'm sure I'll just get the hang of it eventually. So just going to do a quick audio test, make sure everything sounds good on the stream before I keep going, so I'll be right back. Okay, it sounds good. Audio is working. I'm just going to adjust the camera. I'll be right back in 1 second. I should have it on here. Sorry, it seems like my tripod settings, or my tripod like lock and it should be slightly better. Alright, I'll dive back into the game. Let's see where we're at here. Just pouring concrete for now. We're at 50%, so we just gotta go drive and get some more and then bring it back. So that part's pretty easy. I'm not sure what we're doing next. My Logitech menu is not opening, which is really annoying since that means I can't adjust force feedback. It's just whatever the game wants. And the game wants some pretty intense force feedback. Let me just turn the music down here real quick. That is quite loud for me, at least. Okay, so I want to see if there's a force feedback setting real quick, since I can't fix it otherwise, like I normally would. These are all just controls. Oh, here we go. Steering wheel. It's obviously not going to be the dead zone. So, I don't know if I can change it. I'll try to open Logitech one more time. No, it's not detecting my wheel, so we're just going to go with it for today. I'll use 2 hands while I turn, because it's definitely required with how hard I got to push. How hard I actually got to turn here. Alright. Can we go in first person again? Let's probably see. What are the controls there? Don't seem to have a view button. I know we do. Is it really not C? It's not 1? Okay. Stop real here quick. Enter exit. View. I have the controls off to the side, but I guess you can't see them. It's only showing the center of the screen here. We're just gonna drive right down the boardwalk. Might be V. F. Oh, okay. Well, that is a camera option, okay. I doubt it's the only one. And I might have to figure out a way to make the UI in the middle. I will quickly check the UI settings. I know I'm going into the settings a lot, but I'm streaming. I am in full 5K, like ultra wide right now, and I used to just do it in 2K, so you guys could see everything. So I'm gonna see if I can make the UI stay in the center of the screen. Let's see. Audio and video. No, we don't have that option. Okay. Scale display. I see, that's just not for the UI though. Alright, well, I will be able to see UI. It shouldn't matter too much. It's mostly just the controls. the speedometer and everything like that. So, where are we going here? I think we're going over here, right? This is where we get the concrete. Asphalt and concrete, yep, perfect. So, just down the highway off to the right. I remember that. We did so many drives back and forth. Try to drink coffee while I drive here. Let me just refresh the chat. I can see on my phone I got a message, but can't see it in my chat window. I'm not sure why it always does that. Can you customize your construction crew? Unfortunately, I think my crew is just me. For at least a long time. I'm not sure if you can actually get AI workers. That's unfortunate. I mean, you can go on multiplayer. So I can customize it with you if you had this game as well. Bubba, nice to see you, by the way. Just floor it down here. Slam the brakes, skid the tires. We're in a rush here. I'm sure we're gonna make this trip like 5 times. I guess we'll see though. We're almost done with the concrete, so maybe it won't be too many times. This game is fun, Baba. There's lots of different machines you can operate. If you check out the other videos in the series, you'll see there's like a surprising amount of different tasks. We've done a bunch of small jobs. This is our first big job for the city to increase the tourism, doing our boardwalk here. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Maybe I can get around this way. The machine controls are really realistic too, which is quite cool. Especially if you have a joystick or 2, especially 2. This thing's got good steering, luckily. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Let's just go like this. Traffic will mind. Here we are. Where do I get my concrete again? There's gotta be a faster way to do that. That could be concrete. That could be concrete. This looks like concrete. Let's try it out. Yeah, I know the gravel and stuff is down there, so. Seems like it wants to work. Yeah, there we go. Oh, do I gotta hold it down? Yep. Are we filling up here? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch to the screen so you can see the UI. Don't love that it's not visible to you guys. There. We'll see how that works. If it's a little bit too crowded for me, then I might change it back. But for now, let's keep it like this. And you guys can see the map and the fill level and all that stuff. Well, I guess the map is blocked by my camera. But everything else you can see. Okay, so we're going this way. And then left. It's gotta, oh, it's just K. I'm like, there's gotta be a button. Don't know why K was the first one I tried, but I was right. Well, first one I tried after trying all 20 other keys a second ago. But alright, try to drink and drive again. Coffee, that is. I'm like turning my head, looking at the peripheral vision of the screen. Okay, you can see that yellow bar in our speedometer is the fill level. You can see I do realistic driving, just like an ATS. I might be a little bit less following the rules here, I guess. I guess the joystick cam isn't too useful right now when we're driving just a regular old cement truck, but I mean it is a pump truck, which is cool. I believe we purchased this, if I'm not mistaken, right at the end of the last, like when we needed this, which was near the end of the last stream. And which is good if we did, because obviously it has a pump on it, so it's going to be very versatile We'll use it for lots of different jobs. Shoot, I don't know where I'm going. It's here. So we need to go straight, or we need to get off here. And then go on the boardwalk, or the boulevard to the boardwalk. Well, I was trying to get the camera out of the way, the mouse out of the way, and it just completely turned the camera. Okay, there we go. How do I get the controls out of there? There we go. It's taking up so much of the screen. So we have our other trucks over here too. I gotta check the menu of what's rented and everything in case we're spending money on something we shouldn't. I know obviously the flatbed is ours right there. Do we own that dump truck? Let's see how I can do all this again. Company, vehicle fleet. So we have an excavator. I forgot about that. That's amazing. 50% hopefully fuel, not damage. I don't know. So we have our flatbed. We do own the dump truck. That's great. And a backhoe. Nice. And a mixer. Pump. So we got a good amount of stuff. We can do quite a bit with that. We really got to rent like cranes and bulldozers and stuff. Graders. Ooh. I think I just skimmed along that guy. It's okay. He's fine with it. Okay, let's see where we're going here. It wants me to drive through the concrete. I was going to avoid it, but I don't think I can, so unfortunately that's what we're going to do here. Here we go. Oh, it's already solidified, probably because it took me 6 months to come back into the game and do the rest here. Okay, so I gotta remember all the buttons here. So we have F as the interaction menu. You can quick sell everything. I don't want that. We obviously need our beacons on to be working here. Shoot on and off. Okay, so that just does the extension. And then we have pouring. That's simple. And then I believe I can use something to move. Okay, I have to use my arrow keys on the keyboard. After having 2 joysticks, I still can't use that for moving the chute back and forth, I guess. No, actually, I know I did. That's the chute, and that's pouring, right? Hold on, I know I set this up in the joystick. Maybe it stopped mapping it. So I'm going to quickly change that. It says left button. Left thumb button. So let me quickly change this. It's unfortunate about leaving so long. It's going to do this to me, but we need to go to... Where are we? So many different machines. Concrete pump, here we are. So that's for the actual boom. Concrete mixer. I just want to rotate the chute to the right. Will be this one. POV right. POV left. Left thumb button too. I wish I knew what that was, so it's just like that. And then the chute is the other one. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that to be the start pouring button. Oops. Almost done here. Okay, no, it's way down here. Okay. Pour concrete. Okay, that's the trigger. The chute could be that, I guess. That's fine. There we are. Look at that. But I have to go back in again, because how did I even do that? I just put it reversed. Oh boy. You're not watching a pro play, that's for sure. Yeah, look at that. Well, no, right is right. Okay, I guess right has to be left, so it's not my fault. It's got to be back here. Backwards. There we go. Left goes left now. Trigger starts pouring. Supposedly. Well, I'm pressing the trigger button. We're not pouring. What's going on? That one was already set up. Pour concrete. Trigger. I reassigned it to the trigger again. And I just reset the vehicle somehow. Nice. If this doesn't work, I'll just use the actual action menu to do it. Think I brake hard enough there? Fantastic. Oh, you know what? It is working. Just the pouring. It takes a while. I gotta turn the... Because it started to turn, right? Or has it always been rotating? Alright, just pressed it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I bet I gotta hold it down. Okay, nope. Let's just do it like this. Shoot on... Oh, that's a shoot on and off button. Gosh. Pouring on and off. There we go. Turn the pouring off, and let's back up into this little area here. Let's try to pour in this area more precisely. And that's why it'd be nice to have a keybind to pour on and off. And I do have it. That's what's just so annoying here. See if we can back up a little more and get some back here a little bit more. There we go. Just go back and forth. I'm gonna hit this hot dog hotspot in a second here. Come on. Alright, hit the building. We're at 98%, so we just gotta drive right through the concrete. I don't know if this last little tiny bit I have is gonna do it, but just find a nice empty spot in the rebar. Let's go to the... There's definitely a few of those. It sucks if I have to go back for 2%. Doesn't let you overfill, I think. It doesn't let you waste the concrete. Like if you keep pouring where concrete already is, it doesn't screw you up, which is nice. Unrealistic, but nice. Let's just drive through and let it fill where it needs to fill. There we go. Oh, the concrete dried pretty quick. Just immediately, you know. Nice. Boardwalk stage complete. 126,000 credits and 1,000 XP for that. That's awesome. That was a big stage to complete, though. Alright, so let's get the mixer out of the way here. Put it in our universal parking lot, which is just the side of the street here. Because the construction material might have to be loaded there. I was going to say let's park somewhere else, but you have to load it in there. I don't know if I should park in the boardwalk there, if there's going to be construction to be done. So I'm just going to leave it on the street. We will be nice and we'll cross the crosswalk. Let's throw the beacons on here. Hazards. Can we stop the rotation here? Because there's nothing in here. Okay, there's a little bit. So let's empty it. It's got barely any. We can sell what's in there. And we're not going to have concrete drying on us in there. And how can I get out again? G. Let's get out and go. Run. Definitely an interesting run. Don't need that right now. We need our... Oh, we already have it, construction materials loaded up here. It's just unpacking them. Oh man, we're breathing heavy. We gotta work on that. And unpack. Because we already loaded these with the truck, so it's as easy as that. Oh, nice. Place pillars, wooden posts. So now we have to do some lifting. We'll of course grab our little flatbed here since we have the Powfinger crane on it. And we're gonna have to remember how to do that. That's fun. Just grab a sip of coffee real quick. Alright. Alright. You know what? I should back into there. Obviously, the crane is on the back of the truck. I think someone's blasting some tunes. Speaking of which, the music went really quiet. That's weird, because I only turned it down all the way. So I wonder why it got turned down all the way. Oh my gosh, he's really... Nice, bro. Good thing I can't drive. So where are the posts? Okay, they're there. That's not too bad. Let's ruin the new concrete by putting the legs down. Stabilizers. As long as that doesn't go right on the wood. There we go. We're good. Nice. Now let's zoom in. Now let's try to remember how to use this. Okay, you can see I got 2 joysticks, so bear with me. I mean, I was pretty efficient with this. I remember when I got into this game, so I hope I can regain it. So, what we got? Left and right, like that. Half, this is the main boom, okay. So that's up, so this out should be extension? Yes. We are using ISO controls. If you don't know, that's like cat controls, essentially. The International Standard something, I forget what the O stands for. Let's go for the far ones first, so we're not putting them in the way of the other ones. Oh, okay, I'm a little bit up high here. We don't need to be doing that. And that should do. Let's try to reach for the far one since we already got it fully extended here. And I know it goes green before I pick it up often. I try to get as close as I can. A little bit of realism. Let's go for this one over here first. Sorry, I know my movements aren't smooth, but we'll get there again. I'm no operator in real life, so. Come on. There we go. Just drag it along the ground like that. Nice. Okay, it's becoming dark real quick. That was quite a quick sunset there. Let's bring it down and detach. Just because I turned the audio settings up a little bit, I'm just going to quickly check that my voice sounds fine in terms of volume. I'll be right back. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let me know if it needs changing. But I think it's okay. Whoa. Let's extend. Lift. See, I'm lifting with the main boom sometimes and the other boom the other times. This is why my movements are so different. Oh man, I just clobbered that thing. So now I have the main boom like fully up, as you can see, and now I'm using the secondary boom as like my up and down. I think that's better for this because I'm lifting the beams more like straight up, dragging them on ground. I'm dragging them on the ground a little less. So let's see if I bring it towards the beam like this, and then go up. There we go. It's a little more realistic how they would probably do it. Just gotta wait for this extension to come in. It's nice and slow. That is fine. Just enjoying watching the gameplay. Well, perfect. Enjoying playing it again. It's been a while. Let's bring it in and then up. There we go. Gotta wait for that extension to come in. There we go. Just 2 more. This truck's not got a ton of fuel left, so I'll have to keep that in mind. There's a fuel station just like within view right there. Forward. You can kind of see it on the map. So we can get pretty low and then just hop over there. Oh, almost hit that. I gotta wait for it to come in. It's the slowest action this thing can do is the retraction. Let's get a little more precise than that. Come on. And finally, the big piece. Let's hope this is stable enough to lift this. It should be fine. It's just all wood. It's not too heavy. Let's just be careful and deliberate with our actions, though. So we're not banging this thing around. Straight up and extend as I go up, so it's not going to pull back and hit the truck. Okay, let's move over slowly here. It's high enough not to hit anything, so it's good. Extension and down. So we can get it out without going down yet. There we go, and now just go straight down. Wow, that's being forgiving. Retract a little bit so we stay centered. Okay, that's close enough. I'll allow that. And we have what? Pavilion roof elements. Place roof truss. Oh, okay. There's another one. See. Wonder if we should place the truck over there and then rotate the crane, pick it up and rotate, or if I can mount this and then drive backwards. I'm gonna try that first, but I'm not sure. You know what? Let me just press the button. But I think, yeah. So I can't actually do that. I can't switch to driving mode until everything's reset. So let's quickly reset and move the truck. Like I knew that wouldn't be safe, but hey, if it lets me do it, then it lets me do it. Okay, and then we'll actually press the reset because you have to do that. We just try to get it close, as close as possible first. Set those cones. Back up carefully. Carefully hit the new building that we just built. Nice. I'm gonna have to turn around over there, so I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna do that. It's just over the dirt. It's really the only way here. This thing can off road a little bit. It's okay. It's nice that centering is so fast since the force feedback is ridiculously high right now. Okay, so set up right here. This should be good enough to reach everything with enough stability. Main boom extending, secondary boom. Let's get that extension going right away since it's so slow. Turn and line up. Nice, that was a good, quick, precise extension, I'd say. I don't know the right term for that, but set the crane up quickly and precisely. I'm getting the hang of the controls. Let's turn probably faster than I should be. Something this weight. Let's start to lower her down. Extend a little bit to get it out there. Wow, it's forgiving, that's for sure. Which is nice sometimes, but I'm glad it lets you, like, you know, place it when you want to. You gotta detach. It doesn't just take it from you. Here we go. 4-hour stage completed. 31,000 credits without having to spend anything because it was all just with our crane. It was great. So now we have to place some precast concrete. I can see over there. A little ghost where it wants to be. So let's just reset the crane here. Camera's so zoomed out. Okay, let's do a reset and a function change. And then let's back up on the street to get over to that section. So we're making like a wall here, I guess? Yeah. Interesting. Now I should... I see it wants to do a crane. Is that required? Let's just see if there's even a hook icon here. When I change function mode. I might have to get a mobile crane. No, it's not required. That's good. I obviously like using more equipment, but I'm not going to get one since I have this crane, and this is a pretty small job. If it was major, like... we're building a building, of course I would do it, but I don't think it's worth it for here to rent a crane. I think if we go here, we could reach all the way to that last segment. Anyway, here, let's see, that should reach for half of these. Maybe the weight's gonna be pretty insane. I mean, obviously it's heavy, especially at full extension here, it's gonna be pretty heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach for the closer ones, and I'll use the further ones for the ones by the road. Just close the controls, it's wasting space on our screen here. And it's all twitchy anyway, since every time I use a different joystick it switches what it's telling me. Yeah, no, these are not actually very heavy at all. And it does simulate weight somewhat well in this game too, so... they're probably just not very heavy. Like you will tip if you are not careful. Let's go ahead and extend. Ooh, that's a full extension, and I'm going to take it, unfortunately. I'll at least lower her down, but yeah, this is going to be annoying. Snap it into place. I mean, it's fine, but I obviously try not to do that most of the time. But I have to move the truck otherwise, and if it's going to give it to me, then I'm going to take it. I'm just going to whip this thing over here. I'm going to see how fast I can do it. Oh, that's the wrong way. What was that? A lady was screaming hay or something? I thought that was in real life. Okay, rotating the joystick is not a rotate the load button. Oh, that's photo mode. Let's not do that. Controls. A and D is rotate. I'm not that kind of rotate. I want to rotate the load. Rotate hook is left shift in that. Okay, so let's see if we can set up some controls quickly for that, because I'm sure I had that set at one point. Okay, this is the only one that can rotate. Let's go down to Palfinger Crane. Where are we at? It's in here somewhere. Okay, I must have missed it. I saw a crane there, but there's... Palfinger has its own thing. Here we go. Rotate. Okay, it doesn't have a rotate hook button. Oh, hook has its own section, I see. Rotate it right. Let's hope this is another one. Not another one where I need to do inverted, like left and right. So let's see. Left. Ah, no, it's not. Nice. So I can rotate nice and easy now. Rotate the hook, set it down. It'll be nice and precise to make up for the snapping of the last one. There we go. We'll rotate the hook as we turn here. It's super efficient. Oh, I'm extending instead of retracting after I say that. Go on. Let's rotate the hook. Why does it want to give me that one? Come on. Oh, I'm already on the ground here. Extend and retract. There we go. That is some decent placement right there. We're going to retract a lot here. I need to fully turn the crane around this time. Okay, let's go to the right. I like when you're moving it and it's heavy, you can hear the engine work up a little bit more. And the hydraulics need more power. It's very cool. Rotate the load. Nope, too much. Come on. There we go. And I will have to move the truck eventually here, but I'll do one more, I think, and then I'll back up. Then I can park it nice and near the road. Retract quite a bit here. Basically lined up. I just have to wait for it. Rotate, lower down. Extend. Rotate. Okay, that's a little off center, but that's fine. Alright, let's reset the crane here. This one. We're going the wrong way. There we go, and let's reset and change to driving mode. Alright. Let's just back it up here. Now we'll spin around on the street. We never have traffic here. I wonder if this whole road is shut down for this little project. Be plenty easy to reach from here. Keep pressing F2 instead of F1 to close the control menu. There we go. What kind of cameras do we have? Oh, just interior or exterior. Okay. No, like different crane cameras, like standing next to it or something. Yeah. And to anyone just joining, I know I can press detach anytime it's green there and it'll work, but I just like to try to be a little more realistic when I can. Appreciate those who have joined the live stream, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Have a good Saturday. Okay, final piece here. That was pretty efficient and didn't take too long. Very nice. Tank of your construction means okay. Low fuel. Good timing though. We will refuel that before we do anything else with it. I'm not sure if we're going to need it for whatever the next task is. Probably, since there's maybe more building to be done, if anything, really. Clear that area. Oh, no, more building to be done right here. I see why it wanted the crane hooked up. It's going to be a little harder to maneuver constantly, but that's still something this can do, and now it's less worth having the crane, of course. Let's see this thing get rusty too, because the maintenance is getting low. But we might have to get a crane near the end, which would be unfortunate. It just really depends on what happens after that step. Looks almost like a full stage or something we built. Maybe, you know what, let's get a crane to start, because it seems like it's going to be required. But let me check if I can. There's like a construction job menu. Here we go. So the Boardwalk, 900,000 credit. That's amazing. So crane work, we got the steps, and then yeah, concrete components after. So it's recommending a transfer. Okay, it's saying we can't do it with that. So that's what I'm going to do. Or a fast directing crane is what I was going to buy. Or rent, not a full tower crane. Mobile crane. So just curious what that would cost us. I forget. So company. Also, let's check this. I'm sure we have a skill point. I think we just leveled up. So small, medium, large. Company. Right. We're a small company. All these things unlocked already. 3 to 3 goals. For a medium company, we've done 0. Okay, we're working on the campaign. So this is where we upgrade our company levels. Store construction means they're automatically repaired 2% faster than per minute and refuel 4% faster per minute. Ah, so when you store something, you get fuel. That's great. And a 5% discount at the vehicle dealer. That's worth 50,000 credits. So let's get that. I don't know what the default speed is, but at least that already seems like a good speed. So on top of whatever the default is, or if it's maybe default 0, that's great. Plus a discount. Maybe that's for renting and buying. Let's see, how can I store how do I store vehicles? Do I actually have to drive them back? Because like the dump truck can go, the concrete mixer especially can go, like that's maintenance and fuel for free is great. I'm pretty sure maintenance is somewhat expensive too. So can I just have someone like bring it back? No. Alright, that's fine. Let's go to the shop. I don't think our shop's very far. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah. I guess we could fast travel, but yeah, it's right down the street. Let's go bring our vehicles back. And then we might have to fast travel with things like the excavator until we have a trailer that can haul it. Because I know we've been doing that, I think. It's more realistic to use a trailer, but we just don't have one right now. And I think it's still like on the street randomly somewhere, so yeah, I'll have to take that and bring it to our headquarters for sure. Maintenance on that thing, I'm sure, is more expensive than something else like a dump truck. Still got 500,000 credits too, so that was easily a good purchase. I am gonna actually go back to the menu and look for skill points because that's what I was originally doing. Okay, warehouse, store materials, money, milestone. So what's this? What's this for skill points? No. I see. The more I do something, the more I get automatically, which is cool. So I can get, I'll get a rental on discounts. Nice. Just by simply renting. Asphalt, concrete. We're almost at a concrete discount. Soil discount. Gravel. We already have one too. Nice. That's really cool. I like that. And then let's go. We can do multiple jobs at once. Eventually. Where would the skill points be? I would think that's in upgrades, right? Like this is just automatic upgrades that you get from, as you have to unlock and then buy them. Maybe there's no skill point with having leveled up. It might just be simply reaching a certain level for unlocking things. I guess we'll see. If we see the skill point section, then we'll use whatever we got. I think I would have seen it there. Oh, this thing turns like a dump truck for some reason. And I realized there was an entrance on that side I just saw, but I was already coming through the turn, so we'll use this one. I don't think I've been at our headquarters more than once when we first got it. Maybe our backhoe's in here. How do I store it? Just bring it right up here? Yes, sir. Nice. Oh wait, now that's for taking stuff out. Our materials. There's our warehouse, not our garage. It's a big area. This is really all ours. It's gonna be used for other things maybe in the future. Is this the garage? There's some marked area over here. Oh. Hold on. That's a garage door and it's saying enter. Nice. That is it. So that's now stored. Now this is out in the street somewhere. I can just store it easily like that. Nice. Have the repair timer and everything. And you can still take it out. So yeah, no harm putting it in there. Store that. Store the mixer. I'm not going to drive it over to you. So we just did this one. So let's enter the crane. What did I just pay for? Fast traveling to it, perhaps? Let's go back to company vehicle fleet. Yeah, it's just stored. So it's still just sitting at the shop. Now it's stored. Nice. Folks, oh, it's just selling what was in there. I see. The mixer, probably. I already sold the concrete, I'm not sure, but it had to sell the stuff in the dump truck, which is a little bit of soil we had left. Gravel or whatever it was. Cannot make that turn. It's too sharp. Don't know if it works anywhere, so let's just do right from the center. Nice. Let's fill it up. a little repair. It's expensive though. And it's free at the shop, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of maintenance because we need it. Yeah, having it repaired and filled up for free at the shop is great. Fuel's not too expensive and it does go by pretty quick, which is why I filled it up completely. I'm not too worried about saving a little tiny bit of money there. Let's sneak through here. Okay, whoops. Hey, what did I hit? Oh, come on. Part of it is already built. I did not see that. I thought we had to build that section completely. Uh-oh. Just gonna get unstuck here. Hold on. Let's do this. We can't drive with these down, so it's gonna get me off of there, but I'm not sure what else it'll do. Let's see. Still gonna be stuck when they go back down. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have got a crane. Oh yeah, it's done. It's wedged. It's wedged in there. Well, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? There's a reset button. What is it? The backspace? Oh, that's simple. That's why I hit it by mistake earlier so easily. Okay, maybe I should try to put this into the crane area, but I don't think it's not going to be able to reach both sides, I don't think. So let's not do that. Let's just be careful. That's how you hit the construction barriers and everything. It's not too easy, not too hard to go around that once I know they were there. Hit the fountain that we built. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be right in the center here, but I'm going to try. I'm so wrong with the extension because, like, with knowing how long the extension is, but we'll see. I think this is too far, but if it isn't, then we can obviously do both sides from without moving the truck, which would be convenient. So we'll just see. I'm gonna have coffee while that extends slowly. I already know this is not gonna work, but hey, we're far enough and we're gonna try. Oh yeah, that's full extension. But when I turn, it's obviously gonna be further out. Okay. We're not actually gonna make it, but it might let us do it. No, because it's gonna snap onto this first one. Let's at least put the first one down. I'm gonna let it snap, unfortunately. Way over there. There. And then I had to reset and move the truck. Should have trusted my gut when I knew it wouldn't be long enough. You gotta fully fold the crane up like that before you go. You don't see the warning because I'm doing it every time, but if you try to switch with it out, it does not let you. There, that'll be no problem. Then we'll just move over to the other side. Next time we see a crane icon, I will get one. Makes it a lot quicker and easier. But this is more profitable for us since we're using equipment we already own, which is always a benefit. So I'm trying to check my thermostat. It's a little bit cold. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Appreciate everyone who's here, by the way. Your support is always appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. Let's Put these over here nice and quick. Quick and efficient, but safely. Depth perspective is off there. Depth perspective. Hold on, let me, might have to turn the camera to get a better view here. I'll just have it work. There we go. Obviously getting more used to it, but I'm still not perfect. I'm pressing the wrong direction sometimes. Also, like when we're obviously here and then we spin around, everything is reversed. I see, so they are different pieces for different sections. These two middle sections need the stair one. Let's do the lower one first. Oh, I see. This is just the piece for the upper one. So they are different. They just look very similar. Okay, let's grab the last one here. Man, I just would have broke that in real life. Maybe a little more careful. See, I'm pressing the wrong direction again. Come on. Rotate. No, don't extend. Retract and down. Rotate to load. There we go. Nice. Perfectly in place there. Let's reset the crane real quick. Alright, reset. And let's move over here. Move the crane a little bit further away. You can handle the weight, and there's a little bit less turning to be done. Or less retracting and whatnot. I don't have to move it so close to the truck. There we go. Okay, every one of these steps first. I maybe should have done the bottom one first, but that's okay. Oh, man. Oops. Oh, maybe they comment when I, like, hit something. That's what they're mad about. He just said something when I hit it. He mind his own business. Okay, so it's the top one. Satisfying seeing something that we built slowly, well, be built. This is something we worked on actually take shape. And we started with a big dirt pile here, and we flattened it with the bulldozer and everything. We've done everything you see on the site. Very cool. It's a rewarding game, especially because the game world around us is going to be built by us. Like, we'll be passing this boardwalk all the time, so very cool. And the nice little contracts to make extra money too, like, you know, digging that guy's swimming pool we did one time. I don't know if it's going to stay like that or if it's just a quick job, but either way, even if it does or doesn't, that's the big stuff like this. The campaigns staying once you build them is very cool. You're shaping the game world. No, they make little sounds no matter what. That girl just clearing her throat all rudely. Sounds kind of like she's judging us. Alright. Let's see. Let's make that a little better. Perfect. One more. And there's one more build after this. Get the walls, then the precast elements. There include these steps, and then probably like the main stage area. Whatever that's going to look like. Very big stage, if that's what it is. For like outdoor concerts or something. It's very large. It is, okay. So we can actually stay right here. Hopefully to do these last couple out here. Should be able to reach the closer ones. Perhaps not though. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know about that. Let's just try. Be a bit of a trick to extend it more after this is done here. Yeah, we could extend it more with how the booms are, but definitely not enough, so let's just bring it in here. Alright. Reset, go to driving mode. We gotta figure out where to configure ourselves. Right in the center, can't be done obviously, or we're gonna be in the construction. We could park maybe where the crane icon is this time. With these far pieces, I think that's what we'll have to do. Unless we could do it all from over here. Stay nice and close to where the wall would be. I'm able to get the last few. Full extension like this, and full extension to reach pieces. Or you know what? Let's just let's go in there for this last few, and obviously we have to move anyway, so let's just move. Yeah, let's go as far as we think we can from those pieces. Still placed in there, hopefully like that. Should be able to do it here. So we'll get more extension here. I'll raise this boom and lower this boom. That'll give us more reach, max reach. And then we extend. Should be no problem now to reach. Yeah, perfect. We have to raise the main boom, which is not normally the control I'm used to for doing that. Try to keep it extended as possible, even though it's swinging way out wide here. I don't know if they re-extend it again. Raise that main boom all the way and start lowering the secondary boom. I like that more. Okay, I am not lowering the secondary boom, and that is going up very fast. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely fine. We don't even need, not even close to max extension. And I just smashed it. I gotta be more careful. These controls are sensitive. That's one thing. It doesn't quite act like that's something crazy heavy. The hydraulics don't slow down and struggle. They just go crazy. So gotta be gentle with how I input the controls. We're at max extension, so I gotta raise the one boom and lower the other. There we go. Keep it max extension. Bring it in a little bit all the way around, because Yeah, now we're doing the second piece actually, so it's bringing in a lot. We won't need that max extension. Why is she freaking out? Don't you yell at me. She's way over there. Oh, where is she? Over there. The ice cream shop. Look at everything else here is abandoned. They've got O'Brien's and ice cream. I'm gonna get some burgers. Okay, some things are open, but a bunch of closed off shops, so hopefully this will help with the area economy. How many visitors we get here. I guess that's the idea. Why are you wanting to go right there? Are they specific pieces? I wouldn't think so. Or is it just being glitchy? Okay, let's put it there. It's annoying, but it wants where it wants this piece. Okay, let's put it where that is, because we had it lined up and it didn't take it, so when it takes it, I will let it go. We'll do one more piece and then we'll move the truck over. Before we trap ourselves in here. Not extending at full speed. Okay. Raise one boom, lower the other. Oh man, that's so fast. Be gentle. Okay, let's rotate while we retract. Just nice and slow and gentle. Retract a lot here. And then let's just reset. Reset the crane and move. So we get ourselves trapped in here. I know the maintenance isn't, I guess it is pretty low still, but man, this crane looks like crap. It's all rusty now. Back up through that. I'm not going to make that turn otherwise. Oops. Watch out for those stairs. Let's back up over here. Nice and close to that wall so we can reach all the way down, but we gotta watch where our outriggers will go. Have to go all the way up right here. Now, of course, because the slabs are nice and close to the crane, it's gonna be a little annoying. We'll have to. Ooh, a little wider than I thought. Oh, and I tipped them all over. I didn't know you could do that. Well, oops. Yeah, I have to retract the crane a lot every time I'm picking one up, which is a little annoying, but it's only 4 pieces, so. A lot of retract and extension will happen. Pick up this first one. Luckily they're not damaged, they just tipped over a little bit. Let's start extending. I could have done that while we were turning to be efficient. Retract and spin, but yeah, you can see we gotta wait for it to come in quite a bit. Let's extend while we turn. Let's see, by the time we get there, I might be in the right position. Almost. Or basically, yeah. There. Oh. Almost smashed it again. Checking my phone for something. There we go. Okay, retract. Retract and spin. Let's go full speed here just for fun. Oh, I had it basically lined up and then I messed it up. Let's bring it in and bring it down. There we go. Retract. Bring it around. Okay, extend while we spin. Nice and quick, but careful. Okay. Not careful enough. Okay, let's do max extension here, or just enough. There we go, that's max. So as I come down, if I come down with the secondary boom, it's obviously going to hit, so I need to raise the secondary boom and come down with the main boom. There we go, see, and that gives us some more extension. Let's do that fully, and then we will retract a little bit, like this. Lower down. Let's extend a bit more. Slide into place here. Retract. Down. Perfect. Boardwalk stage complete. Deliver special components. Large container. It's not within reach of the crane, right? Nope. Oh man. This is big. Not sure what kind of equipment we're going to need for that. Not sure if this thing can lift it. What are we doing? Down? There we go. And down here. Alright, let's check what is recommended for this. What am I doing here? It's recommending a mobile crane. Yeah, I need a mobile crane. And a multi-trailer? It's only 5,000 for transporting, really? So is it worth it? Like, is it gonna cost more than that to rent this kind of equipment? Like, I definitely can't put that on this truck, so I'll need a transport truck, a transport trailer, and a mobile crane. And we gotta think of time for that too, but even not just time, just for location. Or price, I want to say location. Oh, don't do that. So let's look here. How do I go to the store? Escape? Nope. 1. That's the manual. 2 is locations. 3. Oh, 3 is machines I have. 4 is jobs. Oops. Okay, let me go to the map. One sec. I think if I click on the rentals during the map, the shop during the map, I might be able to see. Enter. There we go. We can just go on foot. So let's see. We have a 10% discount, which is nice. We'll need either this or this. This is a $1,100 rental at the cheapest. Then we're gonna need a truck to pull it, which will be 1,600. So now we're at 2,700. I don't like the idea of skipping tasks, obviously, but it's really not going to be good for us then. I mean, we just subcontract. It's not cheating. Let's just see, though. Then we need the crane, which is 9,800 to rent. So, yeah. Maybe the tractor with crane could do it, which would be more expensive, and then that mobile trailer, but yeah, that's just not worth our money, our time. So let's not do that again. Gosh. Jobs? Okay. We're going to subcontract that one out. Okay, let's just make sure it doesn't give us like a no skip bonus or something. Job scope is on high. Duration is pretty long. Okay. We'll just try it. Skip that section. Now we're on debriefing. So we're done. Okay. It is the last one. It's okay. We're finally done the boardwalk. Where's the person we talked to? Oh, here. I think she's the Minister of Tourism or something. Yeah, Tourism Officer. How do we do?
With this new look, the beach promenade is ready to be featured in any tourist brochure again. I hope that soon it will return to being the popular strolling area for tourists and residents that it used to be. I'll hire a photographer immediately, since we now have to focus on promoting this city. Many thanks to you and your team.
No worries, thanks for giving me $1
You
million.
really did a great job here.
Perfect. Is there a final payout too? There we go. Fountain's going. I see the containers are little stores. Nice. There's some bathroom there. It's bustling again. Very cool. Well, we got that done. See what is next for us. Alright. 566,000 credits. It's not bad. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I did that again. What is next? Check the campaign. We're in the tourism section. Let's do whatever's next for her. Which is the newly planned resort is too remote. Wow, I can't read. Connection must be created so the future tourists can easily cross over between the city center and the beachfront bridge. We're doing the bridge now? That big thing? But that'd be late game. So we need a deep foundation. Man, look at the price here. Ooh. Obviously, we're going to do the high job scope. Full duration, 1.4 million. Amazing. So we got the foundation. Concrete bearing structure. That's a lot of concrete. Look at that. We're $640,000 paid to us. Whew. Bearing structure. Crane work. Lots of cool crane work. And then road work. Yeah, we got to make the actual road on it after, which is cool. Biggest paving job we've done. Cool. Very cool. Let's accept the contract. So how that's much material is required. It's a lot of concrete. And then the custom pieces. Alright, let's go to the meeting. I bet this road was closed for that construction. Cool, those two containers are little shops. Alright, let's go to this meeting. I'm saying to go this way, but I mean, see the bridge over there. See that it's now closed, maybe because we're working on it. Job sits over there. Oh, it's just because the road is closed, but it's because we're working on it. It's closed. Well, obviously, we're gonna go down here. Where the GPS? Yes, bridge is out. Our meeting is on the other side of the bridge. That's not convenient. This is a massive bridge to be doing. second contracting job. We just built a little beach promenade. Pretty cool. If they trust us, I'll take their 1.4 million credits and buy some cool equipment with that. Let's go down the road here and use the other bridge that is working just fine. Okay, it's not this way. Or it is this way, but not on this road. Let's see how we can get there. Oh, okay, hit the brakes. Is that going to affect the maintenance? This thing does not turn at high speeds. That is one thing this game tries to simulate. It just doesn't. Simply doesn't let you turn when you're going quick. It won't do it. I need to do some more maintenance on this thing. Should have repaired it more. So CHG, how you been? Hey man, hey Swiggy boy. I've been good. How are you doing? It's nice to see you again. Let's just get in here and let's do more repairs. This thing is not doing well. The vehicle's too fast. Alright, stop. Ego slash... I got an achievement. 5 hours of eco slash cockpit view used. Ego view, that's interesting. Just because I'm better using it? Like, why? That's funny that they call it that, at least in the achievement. I've been absent for a while, but oh man, not at all. I was absent for a long time, and you have no obligation to watch all the streams, but I appreciate you being here. Now we're fully repaired, fully fueled, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. Oh wait, I'm following the map again, which I shouldn't, because it's going to bring me right back to where I was. Need to turn around. We need to go up around to the other bridge. Oops. Spin around. Sorry, buddy. Alright, this way. Can't get on the highway from here, but we can just keep going straight. And turn right up here. That was the curb. Alright. Don't worry about it. Let's make this turn nice and wide. We can carry a little bit of speed through it. Oh yeah, alright. Excuse me. Oh, alright. Well, that was... Let's just keep going. As long as they don't see that, they'll keep hiring us for city contracts. And he's gone, so we're good. Slight issue with the sign there. Maybe he took out a car. Maybe not. Okay, so... Is this the other bridge here to cross the river? Yes, it is. When it's much thinner. There we go. Now we're on the right side of the river. Oh man, this is dippy. I should be a little more careful. And I pressed the wrong button. Need to use the brakes when I'm turning. Oh, excuse me. That was rude. Clearly had the right of way there. So I'm the main player. Main character. Alright, let's try to stay in our lane for a second. Well, what can this thing do? 80, that's it. 85. 90. 90 is the limit, I think. Alright, how do we get down to this area without falling off a cliff? I guess we gotta walk down there, unfortunately. Alright, that should be a great place to leave the truck. Oh yeah. Let's just die real quick. I'm coming. I love sprinting into these meetings like I'm all excited. Oh, there's a little road down here. The generator sound or the water? I think it's the generator.
For some time now, I've had my eye on an abandoned part of this city that would be ideal for a holiday resort. It's far from the loud and stuffy inner city with a perfect view of the ocean on one side and a magnificent view of the city skyline on the other. Of course, we want to stand out with a perfect location and easy accessibility. This means that the construction of a direct and safe transport link across the water to the vacation resort is crucial. And that's where you come in.
Yeah, I'm totally not going to botch this massive important project alone. That's fine. Alright, so perform drilling. Cool. I guess that makes sense for a truly deep foundation. I thought I would get the excavator out and just start digging a hole. Alright, so we need to get a drill. Now I wonder how many kind of big projects like this we'll be doing, if it's worth buying one. I'm sure we have the money. Well, I'm not sure actually. It could be more than 500,000. We'll also see how much the segment pays. Obviously, there's a lot of versatile machine work we want to buy first that we can use for multiple different jobs. We kind of did that already, at least for the equipment we own. This is all pretty versatile. Of course, we need a tractor and a tractor trailer. That's very helpful, and a mobile crane is extremely versatile, so we need one of those. So I don't want to buy super specific equipment until we have that, but let's just see what it would cost and what the segment pays for. So just the drilling pays for what, 159? Oh, this is included, so materials delivery, all of that. So just the drilling is 1/5 of 159,000. So yeah, it doesn't pay a ton itself. So we'll probably rent it, but we'll see what it costs. Never got much in this game, but how easy does it flip the trucks? It's hilarious. I took off ramp in ATS and ditched about 35 and still managed not to flip. Yeah, ATS is extremely forgiving. I just got a realistic like physics mod, which helps, but I notice it caused problems more in slowing down than it does in tipping. If you just slam the brakes with a heavy haul behind you, it like actually like scrunches up, like starts to jackknife. Like the trailer keeps moving and the truck is slowing down like real life, so that's pretty cool. But it's still, yeah, pretty. I've definitely flipped though. I can't say I haven't flipped in ATS. Impressive you haven't managed to. I could show you pretty easily how to do that. Skid loader might be useful too. So let's see. Yeah, of course you need the coupe. Where are we here? Paving equipment to buy would be pretty useful. Can I filter out things that I own? That'd be really nice. Oh, I can filter by job. That's helpful. Sort by manufacturer. Let's not do that. Can we sort by machine class? There we go. And I can just sort and go up here. So I want a drill. It's probably only one. Yeah, one rotary drilling. So it's 5,000 rent, 250,000. Yeah, we're not going to buy it this time. We'll rent this for the day. And then we will fast travel with it because we also don't have the equipment to move it right now. It's also better when we're renting to fast travel since we're obviously not paying more rental time than it would take just to move it over. And if we're renting, theoretically, we would be asking them to deliver it here. And we're still paying for this fast travel too, so it's not like it's cheating. I mean, it's not cheating anyway, but I do like to try to do as much of the driving as I can. It's part of the game, part of the challenge. Oh boy, they put me up here, so I gotta go all the way around with this thing. We're not exactly racing. Make sure I stop it. Lose my momentum just to turn that on. It's worth it. Maybe I can just launch it down the side of the cliff. Alright, we'll be here for about 20 minutes. Oh. I got speed. Let's go. $10 kilometers an hour, 11. Come on. Oh wow, look at how long this road is just to get down there. Yeah, I'm thinking more of a custom route. Doesn't have tracks for no reason, right? Yeah, I think this is a more practical way. Love using the steering wheel for tracks, that makes sense. Oh yeah, just, that's fine, it's not expensive. Just drag it along the ground. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Look at that, we made it down. There's the neat mod. I haven't modded this run through. Just Evo flipped while we were convoying the other night, doing 85 down the highway. Yeah, it's not too hard to do. Yeah, I got quite a few mods in right now. Time to tear down the rainforest. Exactly, I should. We don't need it. We need a bridge. A lot of small mods in ATS, but they all add up to make a pretty realistic experience. But I do understand playing unmodded. It's nice because you can do multiplayer real easy. I usually keep my ETS 2 unmodded so I can go on Truckers MP. There's not really a multiplayer audience for American Truck Sim like there is for Euro Truck Sim. I really have no... What is going on here? Why can't I move? Oh, I bet I have to switch my function mode. Nope, that didn't do anything. Switch again. Do we just not have any control set up here? Boom up and down. Really? So I have the hook, spin. What's going on here? Tab. Now, can I move this thing? Okay, it just doesn't have default control set up for joystick. That's quite weird. Like, usually there's good defaults. You just gotta change stuff once in a while. Let's quickly head down to drill. If it's even a section. Rotary drill. Yeah, we have nothing set. That's annoying. So this is the right stick. Rotate auger right. Left. Extend tracks. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so boom up. Like, let's just see if this works really. Boom down. And then we're going to switch to the other joystick. Left one. And then we're going to go auger up, auger down, and then drill up. Go. You know, I shouldn't have done that. Let's go back to this one. Drill up. Beat this one. Drill down. We'll beat this one. I don't have to rotate the cab. Oh, it's rotate there. And then we're going to rotate right. Rotate. Uh-oh. No, I want this. This one should be that command. And then, so auger and drill are two different ones. So what we'll do is we'll use that. Let's delete this. And then go over to this one. For the auger, we will use this little joystick on top of the joystick. Down. It's already used for tracks, so I don't care. It shouldn't be. Where? Stop it. Delete this. There we go. Move. Boom. The auger is in there somewhere. Auger up and auger down with that. That's great. That's perfect controls. That works out. Alright, let's go ahead and get in position here. You can't extend it. Okay, we can lower the boom though, so the boom should be touching the ground, I think, with that little foot there. Okay, that's lowered down all the way. Let's get in position. Okay, I think we're in position. Let's now lower the auger. Holding that button down, it's coming down, or it should be. Use the outside view for a minute here. Oh, maybe not. I gotta switch to drill mode, right? This obviously doesn't look lined up, but it said Like that little indicator is lined up. I'm gonna line it up how I think it should be lined up, obviously. Rotary drill up and down. That's just the auger also. Okay, drill all the way down. Drill is down, the auger's all the way down. Boom is all the way down. So how do I do this? How do I get this thing to go down? Okay, cool. That's how I can do the auger. Okay. Sorry, I'm running here. It's fully extended though. It's like the drill. I have two commands. I have the auger up and down and the drill up and down. And the boom, of course. Come on. View is also kind of weird. Just look in this control section. Extend, rotate tracks. What does that mean? What tracks? Seven and 8 I'm pressing, nothing's happening. Okay. Let's press F1 again. What else is there? Shake off auger, yeah. Is that why is it flashing? It wants us to do that? The auger's got nothing on there. Oh, it's just telling us you have to go back and forth to do it. Lights. Let's put these lights on. Oh, okay. Well, this is obviously how you do it, but how did I... What is that command? Rotary drill up and down. Isn't that what this is? Okay, so there's one more command that I haven't set, that's all. 1 second. Rotary drill, where are you? Oh, I see. So the auger up and down. Like that. I see. So I was doing the auger up and down twice, so I shouldn't have that set like that. So this is up and down, right. Rotary drill up and down is left and right, I see. Stick left, stick right. Well, then this one isn't set to do anything, because this is already covered. I think now that I know what that is, this should be up for that. This should be down for that. Here's some boom. I can actually go the correct way. Okay, so that's doing all that, and then we'll quickly switch back here. Sorry, I'm just gonna make these changes so it's enjoyable and actually works. Let's get rid of these. That's the left and right. So then the auger can be this left and right. There we go. Let's see about this. So now the auger is controlled this and rotating, so I can have full control of the auger with this stick and the boom. And then this is rotate and bringing the drill down. Perfect. So I don't know how deep the auger should be. Maybe it should be up like this. And then bring this whole assembly down. Looks like it's automatically spinning here. Let's turn this up on. Yeah, okay. So we keep it like this, and then do I just extend the auger itself? Like this. Do I bring the, it looks like I should bring the drill all the way down too. So I bring the drill up. and the auger up. Let's rotate. Let's rotate out of the work area here. See, we gotta shake it like that. A little inch forward here. Here we go. Bring the drill down. So we're on the ground. I see, and then we bring. Then we're going to push the auger down, which. Can't remember which way is down now. Let's just try to look up here so I can see which way it's pushing. There we go. That's down. Gotcha. I can see we're filling up now. Let's bring this up. With the full drill. Okay, oh, let's bring the auger up too. Okay, we're actually hitting that pile. It's not great. Hopefully it's not going to take too much more than that. Okay, get the auger down. Oh, I see we have a progress bar, I think, on the depth here. Not exactly lined up, and now I'm actually thinking it's a problem. I didn't think it'd be that precise before, but it looks like it's going to be. Let's retract here. Boom down. Let's try it backwards. There, that's more precise on there. Still not perfectly on. Okay. See. It's still not perfect, but boom down. Sorry, I'm forgetting all these controls. Drill down is here. We're still further back than it says. Okay, that should be the closest we're gonna get. Boom is down. Let's bring the drill down now. This is construction view, dude. Let's see. You know what? Look, I need that. Do I need that pipe on there? No, I need to dig first. Do I install the pipe while I'm... Really should look up how to do this, huh? There's a manual, right? Okay, here we go. Next step is to rotate the previously placed drilling pipe with the marker on the ground. To do this, open the context menu. Do I dig first? Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see this. Trailer filled with concrete. Okay, driving on tracks, we know that. Pile foundation. For a pile foundation, 2 pipes are always sunk per borehole and filled with concrete. The first step is to place the drilling pipe with the marker. Place the drilling part with the marker at the marked position. Okay, so we do need to put this on here. Rotate the base. Now lower the crane hook by doing that. I see. So the crane hook is next to it. Lift the drill pipe and place it to the marked position. The placeholder on the ground shows where you have to place the drill pipe. And then we're drilling through it. I place it down and then I gotta go over it and put the auger into it. Or no, but look. It needs to already be a hole first. Lower the pressure pipe and auger over the drill pipe with S to start drilling. When the auger is sunk deep enough into the soil, press space to connect them together. So there's already one in there, I think. When the auger's full, you pull it out, shake it, continue drilling the same hole until the placeholder for the next pipe appears above. I see. So I need to connect. I'm doing this all wrong here. Hope I don't get fired. It's not like we're building a really important bridge or anything. My bad. Can I like stop? Thanks. Let's switch to driving mode here. Okay. Now, I don't have enough commands to have this set up, so I always have to use the mouse and keyboard for the crane hook. Yeah, so we have a crane here. I think I started reading before I went too deep there. And then attach. Okay. Spin it over here. Place. Ooh. What's in the way? I unloaded it. Okay. Hold on, I didn't screw this up. I mean, that hole is a little bit screwed up already. Now what, I put the auger through this? Is that right? I don't know. Let's try. Oh, I need to press tab to change my mode here. Oh, okay. Connect drill pipe. Ah. We're in the right spot here? Okay. Gotcha. I need to lower this down until that's in the right spot, and then I have to lower the auger deeper. I see. Okay, so I already had it deep enough for that one. Let's shake out this stuff here. Alright, and now let's go get the other drill pipe. Let me just reach it from here. Just putting the boom down. No. Don't do that. Let's put this up. And then let's switch the mode. Oh yeah, we can. We're actually way too close now. Let's raise the boom. Let's connect and bring the pipe up. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm just going to be on for about 10 minutes. Appreciate you watching. I'll be right back. I'm back, everybody. Thanks for waiting. Let's get right back into it. What was I doing? Alright. Trying to figure out how this works. So let's go down now. Let's back up. I assume this boom should be on the ground. Let's raise the drill up, which is this command? No, I don't remember. Right, I have to switch the mode to do that. Drill up like this. Okay, then switch to driving mode. Boom down. All the way. But it looks like it should be on the ground. The drilling. Okay. There we go. And then switch the mode again. Let's close the controls thing. Bring this down. It does say it's one of the most complicated machines to use, apparently. Okay, we're connected there. Connect the drill pipe. Let's go down. Okay, it's down. So now I need to auger down. Get deeper. I think it's this button. I think we're doing auger down. There we go. I see. So the pipe is spinning. It's going into the ground, creating that little channel, and then obviously we're using the auger to go inside of the pipe. I don't have any material. Why isn't like that's the max depth? Can I put the drill further down? The drill can't go. I'm sure I put the drill down inside the pipe. So how we do it? No. That can't work. If I do the auger down all the way, I think it's not enough. Oh, now we're digging again. There we go. We got a little more material. I do not know what I'm doing here, clearly. Let's check the manual again. Okay. Next step is to rotate the previously placed drilling pipe with the marker into the ground. Yes, connect it. Get to the right spot. It rotates. Drill and shake out. Yeah, when it's full. Continue drilling to the second piece is there. Place the second piece. Fill, drill. Fill it with concrete. Oh, is it once the second piece is in? It's cleared out. I see. Yes, now it just wants concrete. Okay. Let's get the auger out of there. I guess there's a little bit more material to take out so it doesn't hurt it. Lift up. Shake off that tiny little bit of dirt on there. Now let's get this thing out of the way. Ready for the next drilling over there. Oopsie. I guess I might as well just do both before I do the concrete, actually. Let's see if we can do this more efficiently this time. In the correct way. Okay, so it's telling us we're in the right spot with the hook. Let's bring the hook down. Okay, let's bring it up. Let's do this in first person as much as we can for this time. Let's make make it a little different. We did that one outside. So let's bring the. I don't need to bring the boom down, so let's just line it up and then bring the hook down. It's a little harder in first person. We don't have depth perception like in real life. Something VR would help with. There's no VR support game in this game, unfortunately. Is it really being that picky, or is it just not going to go green? It is being that picky. Is this really like... Oh, this really is pipe number 2. Whoops. They are separate. They are different because this one doesn't have a drill bit on it. That's my bad. That is purely to connect to the other one. Just set it there, ready to go. Yeah, I can continue in first person then, because that's not the problem. Throw that hook down. Let's get the boom in position. Using the pedals for the tracks. Of course. Yeah, now it's wanting to work. Obviously, it's the right bit. It's the right pipe. Attached. Yes, it's fine. We're fine. Okay, let's back it up. I'm gonna go outside so I can see my tracks better for a second here. I need some better view for this part. Putting the boom all the way down. Let's lift the drill. Just come on. Right, I gotta press tab. I keep wondering why it's not working. So auger up all the way. And drill up a bunch for a sec. Then let's go here. Boom all the way down. Let's put that hook out of the way. Okay. So now the boom's down. I wonder why our marker is like over there. Okay. Tab. Let's bring this back down. We're in driving position. Let's line it up. Okay. Let's connect the pipe and let's bring it down now. Okay, that's it. Let's put the auger down though. Deeper. So now we're pushing the auger down. You could do it in first person, you can't really see anything though. Okay, now the auger's full. Let's bring the auger up. Let's bring the drill up. I'm gonna get this way out of the way this time. Bring the boom up. I'm gonna put the dirt way over here. Alright, and then we're gonna bring the hook down. Just out there. One of these commands use the hook down? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's bring the hook down. And back up. Just going first person for this part. At least that's something we can do here. Just let it swing around. Not going to move because I know this is the right position. We have to bring the boom all the way down. Unless I already moved. I don't know. Okay. Good. We're connected there. Just gonna freak out of us here. So just bring this up out of the way for a second. And let's bring the boom all the way down again. So I must have moved a little bit. Roll the tracks backwards a tiny bit. There we go. Now let's bring the drill down. connect. And there we go. Okay, let's bring the auger down now. Let's see the materials being collected. Clearing out the inside. Okay, let's bring the auger up. 1% more to go in there, so a little more material to clear out. Let's bring this over here. Shake that out. And we'll go back. Boom down all the way. Auger down. Get a little bit of stuff from outside the hole, but that's okay. There we go. It's the percentage is done now. Now it's just the concrete. Yeah, I guess it's good to have all this done first because we're obviously renting this equipment. So now I hope that means I can return this. Just check the manual to make sure. Auger, shake out, second pipe, fill it with concrete. Okay, we're done. How many more of these are we going to do? Are we doing both sides, just one? I don't know. Can't remember what the initial rental price is and how much is, or if it's just the per hour. What am I doing here? Go to company, vehicle fleet. There, like a rental section. Oh, here we go. I can just see it, that it's a rental. I think I'm gonna get out to manage it. Return. Let's return. Okay, see, yeah, so we only pay for the time we use, which is good, obviously. So let's go ahead and take it out from the vehicle. Or can I look at it in there? No, cool. Can rename it. That's interesting. Change the color. Cool. Let's take it out though. We don't need to repair it. Whatever it is, it's fine. In perfect condition. I was gonna say it's probably been repairing itself slowly in the garage. So one advantage of taking these, when you change the scope of work to high, everything takes longer. You're doing more actual work, but you're getting paid more. But then that longer time is helpful too, because then your vehicles sit in the garage longer in repair. Okay, let's go ahead and head over there. The concrete plant is not far from the job site this time, which is nice. Well, it wasn't far last time either, but it's even closer. Should know how to get there on my own. At least roughly. I'll make it there, it just might not be the most efficient route. Let's see. Full turn here. Oh, this isn't even a turn. But it is now. That's the way I need to go. Oh boy. That was close. That was perfectly fine too. Okay, let's check that out real quick. How far down do we gotta go? For that other bridge. There's a couple bridges. Just turn right here. Let's tip it. Oh, perfect. That lady probably was a little bit scared for her life, but she lives. Excuse me. Why it doesn't look like it connects to the bridge here. Oh, it does. Let's hit the brakes a little bit. Let's use our turn signal, of course. Wouldn't want to break any rules. No, oh, I turned the hazards on. That's even better. I couldn't even do the turn signal correctly. Hazards is kind of more accurate, just clear the way. here we go. Straight ahead and get the concrete. Excuse me? Yeah, well, he hit me, so. Slam the brakes on. Speed. Let's fill up concrete. Not sure if it's going to take multiple trips or not, or if this will be enough for both. Guess we'll see. It's a good amount of money to fill full truck concrete there. We got a milestone level, so I'm betting that we're going to have the discount now because I've got enough concrete, which is awesome. We're going to need it for this job. It seems like there'll be a lot required. This is great that we have the pump truck too, because this will be required to get it into those holes. Or actually no, because they're level with the ground. We could just back up the chute to it. Look at that cruise ship out there. Holy. Are they going to reconfigure the highways, or this is going to be like a residential street that turns onto a massive bridge? Bit overkill. Oh my gosh, this road is horrible. Oh, this is the road. Let's go. Gosh. Okay. So we get the far one first here. That's the best I can do. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, it's so small I can't see it. Okay, we have the chute now. Yeah, we can just pour right in there with the chute. We don't need to use the pump crane. That'd be excessive. Come on. Oh, we have a little legend right there. 3 is vehicles. I should have just paid attention to that. Okay. Okay, I'm annoyed that this button for pouring isn't working, so I'm gonna fix that again, because I want that to work. Concrete pump. Or concrete. Let's not make it the trigger. Maybe that's the problem. This big button here. Left thumb button. It's the hopper. Okay. Well. Just delete that then. Let's go over to the other stick. The hopper can be the button on this side. Button 5. Oh no! Ugh. I hit backspace to reset my location, which of course with this job site's all the way up here. That's annoying. Good thing there's a short way to get down there. Nice and efficiently. Just take it slow. That might have been too slow. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, nice. Just put me in the closest part of the road, which is right there. And that's rear wheel steering really helps. It's got a great maneuverability. Alrighty, let's go for this. Is that gonna work now? It's totally a different button. No reason to not work. Alright, it just doesn't want to. We'll use this. I am not filling up at all, but I'm also not wasting concrete, which is nice. Does it need to be the pump? I bet it does for some reason. Let's put the outriggers out. We have a pump truck, so not a problem. Or is there rebar? Yeah, there is rebar mesh. Curious if the rebar has to go in there first. I don't think so. huge. I gotta remember how to use this. This is always the hardest one because there's so many different booms and stuff. Okay, there's that one, and this one, right? Extend this all the way over. Yeah, this one isn't necessary to have the pour concrete button. I think that's what that's actually for. Not for the shoe pouring. That's why the button wasn't doing anything. So I'm going to change it to the other control because the trigger would be nicer. I see why it wasn't working now. But maybe there's another one? Concrete mixture. No, it's just not. That's fine. So now it should work, though. So first of all, I need to go here. Pouring like this into the hopper. Great. And then I can remind myself how to move this thing properly. Gosh. Okay, up, down. That's right. Let's see. Hold down. Okay. Oh. It is not going. Oh, it is going now. Needs to be actually lowered in. Am I filling the outside? Or am I filling... Okay, it's filling. Let's just hold it down. I'm trying to make small adjustments. This thing is so huge that everything is the biggest adjustment ever. Okay, I can't use that camera. 100% completed. There we go. Nice. Let's try to reset this freaking thing. I'm usually good with these controls, but it's this one's got so many extra things to control. So that, and then this boom, and then this boom. Rotate it over here. There we go, that should be roughly reset. And then I do the actual reset. Yeah, it was close. And we barely use any of the truck, which is great, so we have plenty more concrete, enough to do this one, and then we'll have even more sitting in the truck here. Open up here pretty far away, since this thing extends so much. Come on, it's this one. Yeah. And then it's this one. There we go, that's better. And then this game's so peaceful, almost therapeutic. It really is. That's why I like this game. And there's lots of different machines to control, so it's like switches itself up once in a while. You're not always doing the same thing. But what's nice is jobs really do take a long time sometimes, like for excavator stuff. Maybe a game for an old keyboard warrior. It's all up to you, man. You can see all the controls pop up on the screen. It's possible on keyboard. It definitely will be harder than joysticks, of course, but I'm sure you can get it done. You play ATS with just joysticks? No way. I thought this thing is so overkill, I'd be fine, but you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, I also have, what's nice with this game, if you don't think like things taking forever, you can change your scope of work and you just get paid less. So every part of the job is just a little bit less, a little smaller. But I like having it on the biggest. Let's just do this. You get paid the most. But something like excavating a hole for this guy's swimming pool, you'll see on one of the previous episodes, took a long time. and you have to be pretty precise. It like helps you a lot with stuff, like finishing up a hole if you get like 98%. But sometimes it was pretty finicky. I had to go for like a lot of little pieces, which is nice. It makes you actually do it right. There we go. The worst with this control is about anything though. Let's start pouring like that. And then start pouring like that. And at least I don't gotta get it in there, like put that down in there because it's working, so just hold it like this. Also, I don't know how much. I think my main joystick was like 30-40 bucks a long time ago on sale. But the secondary joystick I got on Marketplace for like $10, so if you do want joysticks, they're really cheap. It makes it so much more immersive too. And just has so many buttons, it makes it so these controls are easier to figure out. And they also have them set where it's real life like controls for joysticks. Okay, those are done, and now they're buried. That is interesting. Okay, that was easier to set the boom, reset it like that. Put it down. Reset. Perfect. Let's just leave this down here. I think we're going to need more concrete, and the truck is still almost full. Let's not put it in the river. And let's hop into the other vehicle. It's just up there. So we got to do some... Can I turn the truck off? I thought it would turn off on its own. You know what? I can't because it's got concrete in it, so that's good that it's on. Let's go get that delivery truck and go get the construction materials from the shop. It's also fun in multiplayer. There's like multiple things you can do at once, which is very cool. Like some things like drilling, you obviously gotta wait, but there's delivering, and then you can get concrete while, you know, someone's drilling, stuff like that. There's a lot of multitasking that can get done for some of these jobs. And then if it's just one big job, like a bunch of concrete or a bunch of bulldozing, you can always have two pieces of equipment too, and work on the same thing at once. Doesn't just limit this. You can do different things. So let's see. Let's go to the store. The nearest material store would be that one, I think. It's the one we've been going to. Let's enter the dealer and buy. I think there's the great thing where it filters for the job, right? Makes it so like easy, yeah. So let's just filter and buy exactly what we need here, and it tells us what we need. So 2 bulk materials, 2 pallets of wood, 4 pallets of concrete forms, I assume it says, 2 rebar mesh, 12,000 bucks, and check out. Ah, cool. So I can deliver to my yard for free, or that's the yard at the store. Your dude is sort of shape running, you reminds me of me. Hey, to be fair, he's like sprinting immediately. Well, that's really cheap. That's very tempting. No, let's just do it on our own. Let's see. No auto loading though. Purchase. We got this. We can load up ourselves. Loading those up and then delivering them to the site is probably the last thing we'll be doing today on stream, but we'll see how long it takes us. Probably will take a little while. Let's also remember how to get there. I gotta set the marker, I guess, right? How do I do that? G. Nice. That I don't have to remember. Not turning there though. I can be more efficient. Go up here. I drive like you do in ATS, Bubba. Excuse me. Oh, come on. I kind of thought that might happen. Yeah, and obviously the graphics aren't as good, or like the wheel, how my hands aren't as good as some games, but just overall what this game can do, how much construction work there is to do, and how they frame the work, like, you know, the steps of going to get this and that, and how fast you can make this game if you really want. You could have everything delivered, you could fast travel everywhere, all your equipment, you can go on the lowest scope of work and skip a bunch of the tasks, and the tasks you do will be a lot less. So, or you can make it like this, where it's full length, don't get it delivered, don't have it automatically loaded, don't fast travel when you don't have to. Like, yeah, really you can extend the game by an insane amount of hours. I can only imagine how different the fastest playthrough and the slowest like mode playthrough would be on this game, which is cool. Makes it suit a lot of different kinds of players. Force feedback is still really intense. Like, this is so much force to turn the wheel. Excuse me. I'm not gonna fast travel, I'm at least gonna drive a little quick. Try not to hit people, but I'm not stopping there. Got a stop sign. Especially because the map's pretty big. For like a construction game, it's probably bigger than you'd expect. Okay. Look at the GPS telling me to go through the gas station. What is that? Well, hopefully it's not closed. It's nighttime. I guess we already bought the materials. Should just be sitting outside here. Good. I was just worried that there might be like a gate or something. Yeah, so that's more than one truckload, so this will be the last thing we do because we got to do a couple trips. And you can see what we've been working on, how long we've been on the bridge, and the total job is 4% completed. I like to start with the big stuff first. You know what? I forgot we can stack, so I think it's still going to be two loads, but we'll see. So these are actually the biggest pieces because they're single pieces. Those are 4 small ones. Rebar first. Has to be that way, huh? Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to stack much because I don't think these are quite large, so everything else might be able to be put on one load and stacked up together. Those are nice and square. Spin these around the right way this time. Okay, hold on. Pull that in. Ah, sure. Okay, no, it's gonna make me do it, right? So let's go like this. Let's go like this. Spin it into place. There, I did it right. Okay, let's see what we can stack on top of here. If anything. Nice. I can stack some stuff. I really can't put it that way, huh? I would like to. I guess that would make sense. On the empty truck I might be able to, but not on top of this. Should be able to place 2 of these, right? So yeah, then we'll definitely be able to make it in 2 loads. That's good. So we should be able to bring all of these, or maybe not all of them. Let's see. Not sure if it's long enough to put these two on the back. It kind of looks like it is, but not sure. Otherwise, we can bring that lumber shorter. We'll be able to bring it and then bring these two next time. Okay, I need to remember how to do this. Main boom up, secondary boom down, and then rotate. Okay, not like that. Oh yeah, those are just not fitting on there actually. Let's put that back. Go down wherever. I have to bring the bags, but let's see if these fit. Much smaller, they should fit. No, they're not going to fit either. They're too long. So let's bring those construction, like bulk material bags. I think they are bulk material transport sack. Interesting. Let's see if I can stack these on there. Hey, Ryan Ash. No, it doesn't want to stack anything. Alright. I mean, it makes sense. The bag might fall off, so we're going like this, and we're coming back for the rest. What am I doing here? Main boom up. And I have them all mixed around. There we go. This one first. Now put that boom down. Alright, reset. Let's go. What is the control to tie everything up? Okay, I didn't need to do that. Let's see, is there something here? I guess not. Everything's just tied down automatically, huh? So, okay, well, we're gonna pay for that. Let's go. Let's see if taking the highway right here is faster. Take that highway down. Oh, it's just the boulevard. Okay, yeah, and then it connects to the bridge. Nice. Man, look at the stars in this place. Holy. Zero light pollution. Let's see the Milky Way. Wow. That's intense. It's a little extreme. Oh, okay, we're not on the boulevard. We're on the main highway. Oops, I think this is the right way then. Made that decision last second. No, it's not. Oh, this highway is the right one. I thought we were on this by accident. Shoot. Whatever will I do except for a legal maneuver right up here, which will fix the problem. And the barrier goes forever. Now I don't know if I can make this turn, actually. Dang. The Cat CT660 is your favorite? Nice. I mean, I drive this thing a lot because I gotta deliver a lot of crap, so I am in this truck a lot. Okay, so now I need to take this exit. Right here. Sorry about the mouse being in the middle of the screen, but that's just kind of how it is. It just stays up most of the time. Oh, it's not letting me put the controls menu away. Because I'm putting steering input in at the same time. Okay, there we go. Let's just go this way. Appreciate everyone who's watching, by the way. Hope you're having a good day so far. Good weekend. Okay, we gotta take the next left up here. I'll use the signal this time. I don't know. And decide randomly when to use it. This seems appropriate. Let's see. Yeah, this will get us across the water. Will I remember the route for the second trip? No, I will not. It's always a favorite of mine for Caterpillar construction. Nice. Don't see them in person very much. We don't have very many cat trucks where I am. Not sure if you do in your area. Since this thing is fast, we'll go to the correct entrance. We'll go all the way down to the road, not head down the hill. It's much more important to do that when you have the something slow like that rotary drill. How fast can we go? 92. We're gonna hit the brakes. Nice bumpy entrance. Big bump right there. So just floor it. Who cares? Because we can turn the headlights off that truck off. Alright, let's put the outriggers out. Oh, you can, I guess, do it from this view. That'd be interesting. I'm not going to. I guess there's kind of an interior view mode, like a realistic view mode. But in real life, you'd have a controller, you could like stand outside, obviously, so that's why I don't mind being in a view like this. You wouldn't just do it from all the inside the truck, I don't think. Where do they want this? They want them over there. It's only room for 2 of them though, so interesting. Okay, they want this one right here. Very specific. Where does the rest of the stuff go? Oh, I guess looking at the description of what they want, nowhere right now. I didn't have to bring the other rebar mesh, but I do need to go back for the other stuff, so I guess we'll just bring everything for later in the job. That's why. That's okay. We would have had to bring it anyway. Forgot when you're looking at the materials tab and buying materials, it's for the whole job. Let's unload this here. And then there's nothing here that they don't want this other rebar mesh, so I'll just take it and put it on the other side of the site, hopefully not in the way. I don't want to have to bring the truck in here to move it later. But before we actually have to put it where they want, that is. So let's just assume that by this tree maybe, like way over here, they don't want it. So as far as I can reach here. So let's put this boom up and this one out. And it's fully extended here. Put it right there. That should be a good enough spot. I'm gonna smash on the ground. I can't see it, but I'm lifting one arm and lowering the other, so crane is ready to reset here. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Alright, perfect. Let's go get the rest of it. The pillar is somewhere under the ground there, or just running it over. That's fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this light off. Oops. Get in here. I like that. Alright. Alright, now we can go. Try to drive from memory here. It's not that hard. So for those just joining, we're building a giant bridge. That's our second campaign project. The first one was the Boardwalk, which we finished, which is the thumbnail, and then now we're working on the bridge. We've taken a drill and drilled out 2 big pillars for foundations and poured it with concrete, and now we're just delivering a bunch of materials that will be needed for the rest of the job. You see what it requires in the top left there, but we're actually bringing in more than that. Should be everything that the job needs. So we'll go again. We have 2 more concrete frameworks, 2 pallets of wood, and 2 bulk material transport sacks that we gotta go get. Excuse me. Please don't turn left. Thank you. You listened. I know where I'm going now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, okay. That was a bit of a problem for them. Do what I can. Okay, we gotta go through this highway intersection and it'll be right on the other side. Bit of a red light, so we're gonna go right in the middle. Thankfully, these lanes are massive. Keep a car and a truck on them at the same time. Here we are. Alright, workers are going out. There we are. Let's do some lifting. And loading. There we go. Do the forms first. You can buy forklifts and just park them there. That's cool. Make your loading nice and quick and easy. They're not going to let me put it that way, so I don't think I'll be able to carry everything in one go then, but we're at least going to bring what they want then, which is one of the pallets of wood. Oh wait, the wood is smaller, so let's just do a test. And we can stack. Let's stack the wood on top and we put the bags behind it, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. We can carry everything. That's good. Get the other form here. And I know I can't stack the bags, which is why I'm not putting the lumber behind. I gotta put the bags in the back. Oops. Being a little sloppy here. Try to be more gentle with it. So 1 second. There we go. Oops. My joystick just moved. Come on. Pull on right there. There we go. That's somewhat better. Oh, what's that? What's that? I thought it was, okay. Okay, you can put them up further. I wanted to with the other one. So let's do that. Just me being picky. I want them up against the backboard of the truck. Alright, let's get that last bag, and then we're good to go. Alright. Hold everything up. I do love how peaceful this game is, like Love was saying earlier. It's just, it is therapeutic. Chill music. It's a great game to play on the weekend. So we'll go unload everything, and then I think we'll call it there for today. It'll still take us a little bit. That way we're ready to do the main construction of the bridge next time. Can't remember what would be next. I think it's the slab pouring. Or you know what? If it is the slab pouring or something like that, then we'll do it just because we got the concrete truck loaded up right there. We'll just kind of see what comes after, but it'll depend. So it needs one of these pallets of wood and one of these bags, and the other pallet of wood, the other bag, and both formworks are just going to be stored to the side. It's all for the project for later. Future steps, we won't have to go get things, which is nice. Save us some time. Just driving from the outside, I don't normally do that, so just a little bit different. I got a plane up there. I don't like leaving marks on the pavement when I'm driving. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, that was my fault. Maybe slightly. Okay, well, you want it to happen to you too? That wasn't smart to pull out after he just saw what I did. Sorry to that driver, I'm sure he's fine. We're good. There's a big bump up here too. Boom. Now we're good. Okay, that was pretty smooth actually. Slam on the brakes. Outriggers out. Time to unload. So let's get that stuff it wants, actually wants first. Okay, one of these bags. Then I'm going to keep the rest in the truck. There's no point of unloading it. Forgot. And then it could be in the way, obviously. We had to load the other thing because we had to go get more stuff, but all of this stuff we'll keep on the truck. That's it. I was just getting a phone call. Okay. There we go. Okay, well that was quick. I guess it just took that materials and built that out of that. And now it wants the rest of it. That's convenient. I already have it here. Where does it want it though? I bet we have to pour the foundation first. No, it's delivers on top. Huh? Over there or up there? Ah, the other side. So what we'll do is we'll pick up this. Oh, you know what? I can't go on here. It's too big. I'll have to do that in a separate trip. So let's reset the crane. We'll have to bring this over there next time. Let's reset. Yeah, we'll have to bring these over there and then come back and get that rebar mesh and bring it over there. But that will be all for next time. I appreciate you guys watching. We made some good progress. Finished the boardwalk, which we set out to finish pretty quickly. And then we're 8% done the bridge. So we got a long way to go. Once we deliver that materials, it'll be easy to pour the slab because the truck is right there and loaded up already with the concrete, which is obviously convenient. Let's just turn the headlights off. Hop out. Should turn it off. There we go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.